Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? I know we started a few minutes early today, but I thought I would pop on a few minutes early, see if anybody wanted to hang out. Let's get myself situated. Doesn't feel like Thursday. Also, I got my ring light hooked up and it got really hot and glitched, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. Hey, Aiden, how's it going? You want to come say hi? Oh, say hi. Which side do you want? Yeah. There's a Miss Maple. I don't know why. Let me see. Hold on. There. Let me fix that. I started a little early today. Did you happen to read the book, Aiden? Yeah. Maybe Aiden says hi. Here. Here. Get your feet under you. There you go. No, she does not like this. How about this side? Come here. Oh. Hi. Just smack your feet. There you go. Better. She's purring. You're okay. I think what I'm going to do today, before we talk about the book, is I'm actually going to run the first sprint. You hear her, you hear her. I'm going to run the first sprint, and then I'm going to discuss the book, so that those, if anybody joined or read the book that wants to discuss it, they can. But if we don't have anybody who's read the book on that night, I'll probably just post in the Discord and talk about it. No sense talking about a book that not everybody's read, right? Sorry, I'm just getting my hair out of my face. It's very, I don't know if you have a lot of rain today, Aiden, but it is rainy and humid in Michigan today. I have not had a chance to read the book, but glad to be hanging for some sprints. Okay. Honestly, Aiden, I listened to it. Yeah, okay, good. You're reading. Use my ear. Okay. I started the book Saturday night and finished it by Sunday night. It was my bad. I mean, I do love an Alice Fee novel. She's very good at kind of keeping you on your toes and not knowing what's going on, and it kind of being ambiguous, and I very much enjoyed it. So if you want to add it to your list, I would add it. Yeah, I haven't been reading books like that this whole year, so I was very surprised when I did that. What was I gonna tell you? Oh, I did get the next book from Kristen. So I have finished adding Sam's notes to the, it would be Sam's current book, which was Kristen's book, and I'll be sending it out to you probably next week, so I can budget for the shipping. So you'll get that book early, and then I actually just got the 2 books from Kristen that she was talking about for the next set. So I got Sarah, I think it's Sarah B book now. So you have to read and annotate Cheryl's book. So read for me and annotate for Sam. Sam said, okay. Sam said that they are 1.5 books out from that read. But once they send me their notes, I will add them because it's a lot quicker for me to just do it. And then I have the 2 books from Dungeon Crawler Carl and number 2. Actually, did I talk about this last week? I don't know if I did or not. So Matt Dinneman is coming to Michigan, the guy who wrote Dungeon Crawler Carl, on my birthday. So I'm going to be going to meet him. So I'm like, I got to take my current copy, but now I'm like, I got a lot of books to read between now and my birthday, which is 7 weeks from. I need to sit down and make my list. I don't know if you do this too, but I usually sit down and like, I have a. Oh, am I supposed to send you? Maybe I was. I have a Google Sheet where I list out the books that I need to read. Excuse me. I like list the date the book is due, and then I list the book, the author, how many pages, what book club I'm reading it for, and then I go to finish the book. I actually put my star rating in there, and then any like little notes that I want to add. And I'm also doing my book journal too. Also, I'm gonna be like up. That's backwards? No, that's not backwards for you. I'm gonna be up here. He's gonna be up in Petoskey, so I'm actually gonna be closer to you than I am right now. The camera's inverted, so typically for me, if I'm looking at it, it's this way, but I think for you it would be this way. Yeah, it's just a little thing that I put together because last year I was doing so many arcs, and I was like, I don't want to be late for arc. And I actually am doing a very read, which is exciting, a little nerve-wracking, but I've been reading all of her. Well, I joined the street team for her at her 2nd, and she's on her 5th. So, in a couple of years, I've been working with this author. So, we don't have a meeting tomorrow, do we? Couldn't remember. I don't have it on my calendar. Also, how's the mic doing? Is it cutting in and out? Well, that's one thing that everybody keeps talking about, but I've been trying to be deliberate about keeping it right in front of my mouth. And it might just come down that I need to get a better mic. Not posting. Oh, Raylian documentary series? Interesting. Okay, well maybe I'll join that then. Okay, so what I'm going to do, since you're my only visitor right now, which is fine, I'm going to get our sprints started, and we'll go for our normal 45 and 15. I'm just going to start it right at 8, and then after this first sprint, if anybody else is here, we'll discuss the book. Anybody else here? Okay, turn that down a little too. There we go. Anybody else is here that has read the book, then we can kind of talk about it. But if not, we'll just go ahead and keep printing, and then I'll just post in the Discord to see if anybody else read and or wanted to discuss it. So, okay. As always, before we start our sprints, please remember to drink your water. I actually brought water this time to stretch your body. Give your eyes a break, stretch your neck, anything that you need to do to keep yourself a little bit balanced. And I will see you all in 45 minutes. Bye. Oh, there we go. Bye. Hello, hello, hello. How did everybody's sprint go? I listened to my book, so I'm actually listening to A Vow and Vengeance right now, which is a fantasy book, and I'm enjoying it a lot, actually. I'm like maybe 50% in. I'm pretty early into the book, but maybe a little bit further. 20%. Maybe not. I don't think my Kindle is keeping up with my Audible. Hey, hey, it went well. Snuggle with the cats into the woods, all black by Lee Mandello. What genre is that? Yeah, I'm a little further than that. Hmm. Anyway, what genre is that one? With a side of religious drama? Hmm. Quiet today. I don't know what page I'm on. I'm on page. It took me a minute to find it. I'm on page 107, so I'm 21% into my book. The premise of the book is that it is a fantasy where there are the immortals and mortals, and the mortals try to rebel against the immortals. And every so many years, the immortals get to select 100 mortals to come stay with them. And this girl's entire family's been taken. Her name is Rue. She is going to um, try and avenge her family, but it's not what she expected. I mean, that's you know, you know. But the whole magic system is based on tarot cards. So I actually read Arcana Academy last week, 2 weeks ago. Within the last couple of weeks, I read Arcana Academy, and that's also a tarot card system, which is very interesting. So they're both very, the concepts are similar, but the stories are very different. And my friend has read both, and she really liked A Vow and Vengeance. She liked Arcana Academy. She liked A Vow and Vengeance more. So, and so far, I would tend to agree. The main character, is a little more feisty, outspoken type character. So, yeah, it's very interesting. I can show you the. Let's see if I can. It's written by Jacqueline Rodriguez. So, pull up yeah, I was supposed to go to book club last night for that, but I ended up reading my husband's wife first. Um, and then I was gonna listen to this week, but it wasn't happening. So, which based on um some of the things. Ooh, you and you. On this side, Aiden? This? If that's what you're looking for. And this is what the cover looks like. If that helps. It looks like a tarot card. It's blue and green. I think it's this. Yes. So I haven't fixed it yet, but Justin got me some Lego flowers. And then I picked up this vase at Target. So, these are a little bit too short. I was gonna get some, like foam or something to put in there to kind of hold it more up. This is from Target. I love a blue and white moment. And I have tons of Lego flowers, so, you know, it would allow me to put the flowers in and out. Yeah, it's a nice vase from Target, and I paid probably too much. Doesn't say on here, but I would say I probably paid like $20 for it. But it's nice. It's like nice here. Nice and thick ceramic. I also, these weren't on the shelf either. So for Christmas, Justin got me a book embosser. So I don't know if this will go up well. One of them looks like that. My whole name. And then he got me, so that's like the whole set, this, the thing, anything. Oh, you can't because of your cat, right? And then he got me an additional, like plate. Trying to, camera's inverted, so I have to like. So, yeah, it was a really thoughtful gift. So, one of the things that I feel like I keep running out of time to do things, but one of the things that I need to do is I need to go through and inventory all of my books. I've been saying that for over a year now. I've been pretty sure here pretty soon I'll be hitting my 1-year anniversary, actually, since I started this YouTube. I have to look that up. Yeah, I like the design too. I thought it was really sweet that he picked cats, obviously. You know me and my kitties. But I need to go through all of my books, and then, so what I would like to do is my Goodreads has like 1,000,001 like want to read, but it's like want to read that are put on there because I entered to win a giveaway. There's books that I'm no longer interested in reading. There's books that I've already read but never tracked on Goodreads. So there's like all these different things that I need to go through. So it's kind of on my list of things to do. But I want to take everything off of my shelves, go through all of my books, alphabetize them again because they were alphabetized when I brought them in, and then go through my Goodreads and update like books I own, books I want to buy, and then books I'm interested in reading, because I'm also trying not to purchase as many physical books. Obviously, when I do it says I joined July 2024, but that can't be right. Let's see. I don't even know if my first live is even on here anymore, Aiden. Oh, and I gotta update my cover. My cover is still the little snow town. I gotta fix that. My very first one was streamed 11 months ago. I don't even think that we can, there's no sound on it because I got a copyright violation, that's fine. It says 11 months ago, April 19th. So in 3 weeks, I will About 3 weeks, I will hit my 1 year anniversary. So I'll have to make sure when I stream that week, which will probably be like the 17th, the 16th, will be my 1 year anniversary stream, which is crazy. That's crazy to think about, Aiden. I think you've been to every single stream except for maybe one or two, so good for you. Yeah, we'll have to do something. I know this year I've been like trying to, so I'm really excited because my Bookstagram account hit over 1,000 followers, which is great. But I have a Facebook deals group that I post deals that I find online. I am an affiliate, so I get a little discount, and I'm trying to get to 500 on there. It's like just arbitrary number, but I'm like doing a giveaway in my group. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you missed maybe one or two because you were traveling. That's the only time I think you've missed it. But I'm at 399 members in my little group, so I'm doing a gift card giveaway for that. So, but at this group, I've been around. Geez, this one I've had for years. Which is also crazy to think about. And it started out as just like an Amazon only because I was only an Amazon affiliate, but I was able to get more opportunities through a company called Brand Cycle. And so I'm actually able to I don't make a ton of money. Honestly, it's not a lot. Like from a tax perspective, I don't even make enough money every year to pay taxes on it. So that should give you reference for that. But it's a fun little thing that I've done, and it helps me too because I can shop but not spend. You know what I mean? So I don't know where all my details are about this one, but it's been a long time. This one's been around for a while. So, and I'm at almost 100 members in the Silent Book Club chapter as well. We still only have, so this month we had one person in March, and then last month we had two. So we are starting to get more people, and the tickets for the river reading groups that we were hosting sold out in a week, which was really less than a week. They went live on a Monday. They sold out by Thursday. So I'm pretty excited about that as well, hosting that and helping coordinate that. So there's been a lot of fun things going on here. Busy, lots of moving parts, but it's been fun. So yeah, but like the library, so it's like obviously like this is part of a room. And so I have ideas for the other side of this. Oh, and I also need to schedule our midway meeting of the river cruise. The river cruise is on May 15th, so it's just a 2-hour thing. 15th or 16th. Hold on. The reading river cruise is on May 16th, excuse me, which also happens to be the Comic-Con in Michigan. And there's another there's two author events happening. Our river cruise is from 2 to 4 p.m. And it's a boat that goes down the Detroit River. So we had 150 tickets that sold out within 4 days. 160 of us are going because there's 10 of us that are hosting it. So I'm so geeked. I just got to figure out what I'm going to wear now because my t-shirt's blue. So I don't know if it's in May, so I'll probably do jeans. And then I am still working on another readathon. I'm going to do the readathon again in October, but I want to vamp it up a little. So I'm trying to figure that all out too. There's lots of things. Yeah, it will be a lot of fun. I will definitely take lots of pictures to share with you guys. So there's been a lot of, we actually have a traveling book club coming, or bookstore coming to our April meeting for Silent Book Club as well. So like just lots of really cool things going on. The good news is, yes, fingers crossed that it's warm and it's not rainy, but the good news is the boat does have an interior spot as well. So we'll be able to sit inside. Yeah, lots of really good things going on. It's busy, but good. And we're done with that break. That went by so fast. Since it's still just me, I'm not going to bring up the book, but maybe next sprint. We'll see. Don't forget to drink your water, Aiden, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, I am back. Hello, Kristen. Hello, Sam. How's it going? Aiden, can you tell me if this sounds better? I think I figured it out. I am going to go back when we start the next sprint and look at it to make sure, but I think I figured it out. How's everybody doing this evening? Sam or Kristen, did either of you read My Husband's Wife and care to discuss? Okay, yeah, I think somehow this got muted like internally, and then it caused the system to default to my laptop. So it was trying to use my built-in mic. I don't know what happened, but it was something I did. I probably was fussing with it and didn't even realize it. Are we shocked? No. So I spent a lot of that sprint just trying to figure it out, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I'm listening to my book. Did not read. Have book club backlog going on. Oh, book club backlog going on. Yeah. No, I skipped this month, but I wanted to hear what you all thought. Well, I think I'm the only one here that actually read the book, which is totally fine. That's, So what I told Aiden was I started the book late on Saturday night and I finished it late on Sunday night. So I read it within 24 hours of starting it. I really enjoy Alice Feeney. I know she's not everybody's cup of tea, but I will say I spent the entire book trying to figure out who done it and I never got the answer. So it was good. It kept me on my toes. I would recommend it. I'm still working on Hardly a Gentleman by Eloise James. Just going to buckle down and finish. Okay. Sam, what are you reading tonight? Excuse me. Oh, Eloisa. I don't know if I've read Alice Feeney. So Alice Feeney has written Beautiful Ugly, Rock, Paper, Scissors. I'm trying to think what her other big one is. His and Hers. That's like the big show right now. Daisy Darker, Rock, Paper, Scissors, I already said. Sometimes I lie. Good Bad Girl. Sorry, Sam. I hate when that happens. Life do be lifing sometimes. So yeah, those are some of her books. So what I will say is, like, I read Beautiful Ugly last year and I really liked it. I thought it was a very good book. But I also understand that not everybody enjoyed it. It's kind of a creepy read, not like a serial killer vibe. It's just more creepy. And the one thing that I really loved about the book is it's about an author, and one of the things that the character says in the book is that they use the first letter of every chapter of the book that they wrote to leave a hidden message in their story that they were writing in the book. And she did the same thing. Alice Feeney did. So I went through and I looked at like the first letter of each chapter, and it said, if you're reading this, I'm trapped on the island, send help, which I thought was really cool. So that's kind of one of those things where I was like, okay, that's really cool. Like really, really neat. Want to come say hi? Come here, Mapes. No? Okay. Yeah, so it's a pretty cool book. I would show you it, but it's actually on loan with somebody right now.
So, love that for me. Maple. She's doing a bath. She's not going to come in here. She might come in later. I'm like sleepy today. I think it's from the weather. It's like really rainy here. It's not cold. It's actually warm for us. Let me see. Yeah, it says it's 42. Which for you, Sam, that's like 5. So it's actually yeah, I've heard that. She's just all over the place right now. And I know if I'm correct, I saw that Indiana and Ohio are like potentially getting some tornadoes today or tomorrow. So it might pop up into like southern Michigan. It's very rare that tornadoes hit our area. I think it's because we have a lot of lakes around us. But we did have one land a couple years ago, like right up the road, but it didn't do any major damage to anything over here. So I will say the wind we had earlier this year took down a couple trees like behind my property that I need to fix because it fell down into my property. But it's just been Mother Nature. I don't know. You know, the whole global warming thing. Just saying. So. My mom just posted a picture of us when I was little and I'm cackling at it. -16.3. Oh, it's cold up there. My goodness. Is Fry begging for food, honey? See if I can. It is almost dinner time at least. Oh, weird. Yeah, no kidding. So this is my mom and I and my grandmother when I was very little. My mom was, she's always so tan. I'm not. I don't bask in the sun's glory. I also, what just happened? Justin just yelled at Fry. Are you okay, babe? Okay, said he's fine. Yeah, it's a really sweet photo. My mom did not do me justice by giving me bangs, but that was the 90s. So, you know, because bangs do well with widow's peaks. But I had bangs until I was like 14. I was a freshman in high school. Yeah, Fry just got yelled at. I don't know what he's doing, but he got yelled at. So, but yeah, it looks like maybe a couple more people have joined. If you're new and you want to say hello, feel free to say hi. We welcome everybody. And if you have read My Husband's Wife, that is the book we're talking about today. I would love to hear thoughts if you have read it. But currently I'm listening to A Vow and Vengeance, which I was telling Aiden earlier is a fantasy book where the magic system is based in tarot cards. So it's actually very interesting. And it's the second tarot card magic system book I've read this month. And they're not the same universe. Totally different universes. So I'm curious to see which one I'll like better. I was sad. Did Allison stream on Tuesday? I wasn't home. I went to see Mamma Mia, but I was bummed because I like watching her stream. Also, sorry, I'm a little sleepy, so I zone out for a second. Oops. The tarot sequence, did I put the I feel like I saw that, Kristen. Okay, I'll have to go back and watch her VOD then. Thank you, Aiden. I love watching her streams, so she's just so calming. And I'm chaotic, so I think, Kristen, I think you did. I feel like I remember seeing something, but like I haven't really been on stories. But I feel like I saw something. So I like this playlist. This is just something from YouTube. It's supposed to have no commercials or anything. Also, I thought I saw something about the Amazing Readathon, but I can't find it anymore. So I don't know if she did like an early announcement in her, like one of her like private groups. But once all of that stuff starts releasing, I won't be participating in Escape the Readathon this year, but I believe that's typically in May, and I will share it. And then I am also planning to host the Creeping Through Chapters readathon again. So I've started brainstorming some ideas, and if there's anything that you want to see different or any other ideas you have, like I said, I'm always open to other suggestions. Okay, that's where I saw it. Okay. So I'm excited to participate in the Amazing Readathon, but our schedule's just crazy. So I'm trying to find ways to cut out where I can so that I can focus more on things that I enjoy, which I've talked about that before. But and for those that weren't here, we are hosting a reading river cruise for our local Southeast Michigan silent book club chapters, and we actually are we listed the tickets for sale last Monday and they sold out within 4 days, which was really exciting. We weren't sure how quickly they'd sell. So we sold 150 tickets between Monday and Thursday, which is absolutely crazy. So if this goes well, I'm kind of hoping we'll get to do it again, maybe in the fall. But I will defer to the person, her name's Katie, excuse me, who does all of the coordination of that. So she's been trying to get local chapters together for a while. So that's, I'm glad that I can be part of that. And then we also have it's called the Roaming Book Nook, but she is a traveling bookstore that's coming to our meeting this coming month, which is really exciting. So there's a lot of really cool things going on in my area. And it's fun to be part of planning that stuff. So I hope I get to continue playing around with them and coordinating things. And I like that stuff a lot. So, but okay. I'm going to go ahead and get us set up for our next and final sprint of the night. We will be doing 45 minutes per usual. And as always, please make sure to drink your water, make sure to stretch your body. And if you are reading on a computer or a tablet, look 20 feet away every 20 minutes for a total of 20 seconds to give your eyes the break that they need. And I will see you all after the sprint. Bye. Hello, hello. How was everybody's last sprint? I went ahead and paused our timer. My hair is almost long enough to put in a high pony, but right now I still have tiny, tiny, tiny little bits. I'm ready for it to grow. I've been kind of not very patiently wanting it to get longer. Yeah, I went back and listened to this past break versus the one before, and the mic difference is amazing. Yeah, it is. It's getting pretty long. I miss my very long hair though that I had, you know. You just trimmed yours. You look really good with short hair. So it works for you. I feel like I don't like the way my face looks with a lot of hair kind of around my face and my neck. And that's really just personal preference. I don't think it looks bad. I just don't like the way it looks. And I really hate my hair in my face. So I miss not being able to just do this and have it all out of my face. Come here. Guess who it is? Come here. We got a Leela. Say hi. Oop. Rotate. Oh, Doodle. She did not want to be pet. You come back. She'll come back, though. She's a glutton for punishment. Come on. See, she's right back. Where'd you go? Oh, she's on this side. She's a goofy kitty. Boy, do I love her, though. Yeah, I know. That shelf has books on it. What are you going to do? She's like, wait, my shelf. She usually would crawl onto that one. Yeah. You are just out of shot, kitty. Come here. Hello. Hello. There we go. Yeah. She likes the shelf like right there. So I'll probably end up moving some stuff around so she can still go back there. But typically if I'm like hanging out in here, they'll sit on the chair with me. So, but poor Kawhi has been sick all week. Oh, poor baby. I know Fry's been throwing up a lot this week, but I think it's because his allergies are getting bad. So his eyes are getting all goopy, and then he gets congested and he throws up. Like, great. My carpet, thanks. But cats really are the best, though. He was cranky today, though. I was petting him, and he just turned around and bit me. I was like, maybe you want to rethink that strategy, sir. So he didn't get any more time on my desk today because of that. So, but I'm going to go ahead and wrap us up there. I am tired. Yeah, it's miserable for both of us, but he's doing better now. I am going to go ahead and wrap us up there because I am tired, and I know, I think you're the only one hanging out still, which I appreciate. As always, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for choosing to spend your evening with me when you could be doing anything else anywhere else online. Their communication strategies leave something to be desired. Yeah. And so right now I haven't posted next month's schedule, but if I am correct, we should be going every Thursday without issue for the month. So we'll just pick up next Thursday, and I'm getting ready to post the new Craft and Crime book clubs for Q2. I do have them all picked out. I need to do that. So be on the lookout on Instagram and on YouTube here. I do post the schedule for the month, and I'll post the Craft and Crime stuff probably this weekend. That's kind of my goal. So be on the lookout, and I will see you next week. Have a good evening. Have a good weekend. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.